What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Fit AP and today we're going to be talking about how you can speed up the process of getting to that chiseled, lean, six-pack abs for the summer. It's right around the corner and it's not too late, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's hop right into the video. I've broken it down into 5 simple parts. Part 1, shock the body. Try new things out. Figure out what your body responds to and shock the body every day. You don't want to go into the gym and do the same 5 exercises, the same ab exercises, and this goes for anything, not just abdominals. You don't want to go into the gym and do the same 8-minute ab workout every single day. You want to switch it up. Figure out which ones you get more of a burn from, figure out which ones you see the most pump from, and then mix it up. Make sure your body is constantly asking, what is going on right now? Now, number 2, don't get discouraged. When you're doing a diet, it can be really discouraging if you've been going really hard for 4 months, you haven't broken your diet at all, and you hardly see any results. Now, to get that 6-pack, it's super important that you be patient, because usually for most people, that gut, the fat on your gut, is usually the last to go. So if you're going through that diet, you've been through 4 months, your diet's 6 months, you have 2 months left, and you just quit because you don't see any results, you could have just sacrificed all that work and have to go through the whole 6 months again. When if you just would have finished out that 2 months, then you'd already have a 6-pack by now. We'll talk about this more in my diet plan video, and make sure to go check that one out too, because we're going to talk about figuring out how you can set up your fitness lifestyle to make sure that you are most likely to stick to your goals, reach your goals, and continue it and really truly make it a lifestyle. And the same goes here. You want to make sure that you set realistic goals, that you know what you're doing, you know what calorie deficit you want to be in each day, you know what your maintenance is, you know all these things, whatever you're eating, you're tracking your calories, you just have confidence that you're taking care of what you need to do. And the science backs up that what I'm doing should work. So I just have to believe in the system and don't get discouraged. Alright, tip number 3, and this is more of an unpopular tip, a lot of people don't know this, but drink more water. Now, I went on the website Men's Health, and they did an article covering recent research on how much water people drink and how that affected their metabolism. So if we look at this quote here, it says, from now on, drink at least 16 ounces of chilled H2O as soon as you rise in the morning. German scientists recently found that doing this boosts metabolism by 24% for 90 minutes afterwards. A smaller amount of water has no effect. So right when you get up in the morning, make sure you're drinking water and staying hydrated throughout the entire day, because then your metabolism is going to be higher, which is going to lead to that lean, chiseled look. I usually try to drink about 1 gallon or 1.5 gallons a day, and I also have some sparkling water that I usually drink throughout the day, and that helps with hunger on a diet as well. Coffee and sparkling water are great to combat hunger during a diet because they're low calories and they're filling to a certain extent. Now that brings us to the next point, number 4, fasting. Now, when I say fasting, I don't mean don't eat any food for a whole week. I'm talking about intermittent fasting. And basically what that means is that 6, 8 hours after you wake up, you don't have your first meal. It's a common misconception that breakfast is the most important part of the day. If you think about it logically, think about our ancestors. They didn't wake up and go eat food right at the beginning of the day. No, they went out and hunted and got their food and ate it later. It's been proven that when you're in a fasted state, it really affects your mental agility in a positive way. You're going to be thinking more clearly, you're going to feel like you have more energy, because it's in that fasted state. It's like if our ancestors, they needed to be in that heightened state because they needed to be able to go hunt and get food so that they could eat that day. A great way to implement fasting is doing like what I said, getting a coffee in the morning, just an Americano or a black coffee. It's got like 5 calories, something like that in it, and then sparkling water throughout the day. This has 0 calories. I could drink as many of these as I want, within reason of course. And then water too. Drinking a bunch of water when you're feeling that hunger and you really want to go just have a meal, drinking water really can combat that pretty nicely. The last but not least tip is get more sleep. There's a lot of research done on this one as well. The research for this says that a lack of shut-eye may disrupt the hormones that control your ability to burn fat. So I mean, if you're only getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, and keep in mind everybody's different. I mean, some people only need that, but for the people that need 8-9 hours of sleep every night and they're getting sleep deprived, all their hormones are going to be out of whack. They're going to be tired all day, feeling sluggish. You're just not going to have everything in your body that you need to keep going and push through. All around health is extremely important when dieting. You want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're hydrated. You don't want to be in too much of a calorie deficit, because if you do that, then your body's not going to have enough nutrients to grow the muscle back, and you don't want to just lose all your muscle. That's the last thing you want, is when you're in a fasted state or you're dieting and your body starts going to your muscle for nutrients. We want that to stay, but we want to shed off the fat. You can really make sure that happens by following these 5 tips. We'll get into more of the whole diet plan that covers the whole spectrum, and that I'll go over with you how to figure out what your BMI is, what percentage your body fat is, how many calories you need to go down to meet your goal in X number of months, whatever that may be, how cheat days are one of the worst possible things that you can do for your diet, and how to keep the right mindset so that you make sure that you do reach your goals and you do complete the tasks that you wanted to do, and you get that chiseled body by summer. It's right around the corner, but it's not too late. Alright guys, and that wraps up this video. So this is AP Fit, and this was 5 tips on how to get that nice, clean, chiseled look for the summer and get that 6-pack washboard abs. So thanks for watching. Tune in next time, hit that subscribe, and leave me a like if you like my content. See you guys later.